Vosteed Hackney series. Check this baby out. Nice solid handle, full tank construction. Beauty of this thing is you can feel the energy flowing through this knife in the handle. It's so smooth, but it kind of sticks up a little bit. It's stunning. It's got this titanium nitrate coating. It's beautifully thin. It's got this, I don't know exactly what this is called, a blood groove. I don't know what that is, but I think it's supposed to help release the food from the knife. I'm going to show you a quick demonstration. So there is several ways to cut these. I mean, the old school way I learned when I was a kid is a bit different than peeling the whole thing, but well, I'll show you. I like to cut it in half first, and then you just get rid of these here, not too hard. And then you've got this piece. Then this is the way I was taught. You just cut it into these, and then it's kind of fun, but you got to have a good knife to do this. You see how you push it through? I'll show you on the side, and you're just getting it so the skin's gone. There's a little bit of meat right there, but that was a really good cut. Look how smooth this knife cuts. It's really hard to tell with this particular camera, but you can see it is amazing. And so I'll go through with the rest of these here, and you could start here, or you can try to get a little closer if you don't mind. There's a little bit of green in there. And that's a little bit of green is fine. It's fine, unless you're doing like really fine dining fancy stuff. And then I'll do another demonstration here in a bit. Maybe I'll use the Morgan to show you how to peel it and not do it like this. I guess it kind of depends on the shape that you want. But I mean, you can serve them like this if you wanted to, but the particular instance that I'm using these for is for people that need it to be a little bit smaller. Oh wow! Oh wow! That's it. If you've ever dealt with knives, you'll get a knife so sharp like this that it actually, see, I'm pushing here, and it actually grabs the cutting board because of how awesome the edge geometry is on these Vosteed knives. Yudong is such an amazing inventor and designer. I adore his work. It is just absolutely amazing. But the knives are really lightweight, so it lends itself to not be fatiguing when you're chopping. This one here, and I don't know, I haven't weighed them. I swear this one is just a tiny bit heavier and a tiny bit bigger than the Morgan. Not enough to really notice the difference though. But I mean, it just flies through this food. I mean, that's the weight of the knife right there, and it just zips right through it. It's absolutely amazing. Here, let's go through a rind. Yeah, look at that. Holy Moses. I mean, it just goes right through it. So like, just to give you a bit of comparison between the two. So this is the Morgan. Oh man, look at that. Oh, she's a beaut. It's got this gorgeous stamp right here that you can actually feel. And then this here is just perfectly smooth. Perfectly smooth. I can't express how much I love the design on his knives. The feel, the comfort. You've got this kind of sticks out a little bit here. So normally a chef will kind of pinch right here. And that's our grab, and that's how we get total control. If you're holding it back here by this and you're chopping, he actually makes it so people like that will have a little bit more control, because as you can see, it's got these cool edges here. But the knife still has a chance of turning in your hands like this. And so most chefs will do what I call the chef pinch, which when you're cutting a lot, you end up with this big callus right here. Big old ugly callus, because the knife fits right there in my hand whenever I grab it. But brings this little tip out here, which is pretty neat. So if I pinch a little bit farther behind, I'm not actually pressing against the spine. Anyway, this spine feels so smooth. Oh my goodness. It's just butter. Ugh. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and then I'm going to make another one with the Morgan real quick. And I'll start with a new melon, and I'll show you how to peel the outside of it first, and then get to this point.